So, okay, good. So it could either go up, go down, or anything.
It could do anything.
Right. What do we see in practice, in real life? Does it go? Sometimes it stays the same, floats. Sometimes it goes up. Sometimes it goes down. Or do we, unequivocally, without any differences in our observation, do we see that this always goes down?
There's a possibility if I drop this, it goes up.
Yeah, there is.
That's what we agreed, right?
No,
it could either.
a possibility.
Right. So
every time, yeah.
I drop this 1,000 times. Do you think there's a possibility this one time it will go up?
So the question.
There are always permutations.
So the question is, why does it always go down?
If the sun came really close and it was closer to the cup than the Earth was, then scientifically it would go up. So, do you know what I mean? And apparently the sun's getting close to the Earth every day because of gravity. I'm not a scientist, but without your conception that nothing couldn't possibly go up.
Brother, we have to make it very simple, as I said. So why do we always see things go down and not up, or remains floating? Why?
You know what? I'm not trying to be belligerent. Can we not talk about gravity?
I'm not talking about gravity. I'm not talking about gravity.
Okay.
I'm talking about an observation.
Yeah.
In everyday life.
Right.
So look, even now, today, just now.
Happened, I can talk about past tense,
So what I'm saying is, because this could have remained stationary, floating, could have gone up or gone down. Why does it always go down?
Why does it always go down?
Yeah.
You're talking about theory now.
No, I'm not talking about theory. I'm not talking about theory at all. I'm talking about.
I think God is attracting it to go down. That's my belief. Sorry.
So God is attracting it, and what is God?
It's just it's a power. It's a force.
Okay, and what is the nature of this force?
It takes too long to explain. I mean, how long?
It's okay. I have enough time.
It's an all-seeing, all-knowing force, and it can do what it wants at any time.
Okay,
I'm
being
a bit sarcastic and a bit. I'm joking around in terms of.
How do you know all about this thing about this God?
It's just a belief system.
Now, how do you know all about these things?
Well, I've read about it.
Where?
I read from some person who claimed that they saw it, or they had a connection with it.
Who claimed it?
I can't remember their name.
Which book did you read?
There wasn't. I can't remember the name of it either.
Okay.
But do you see what I'm saying?
No, I don't see what I'm saying.
It's not a real religion that I'm talking about. It's faith itself. So it could be. I could have many reasons for that.
What's it based on? Your faith based on what?
Belief, I think. Faith. The word faith.
The word faith or the word belief in your case, based on what? Is it based on evidence?
No, it's based on evidence based on my interpretation. Yeah.
What evidence have you seen about this God?
I've seen many things.
Like? Share some evidence with us.
I'm playing around with the idea that...
I'm playing around with you until I get the cognitive dissonance out of you.
But there is no dissonance.
Yeah, there is, and we will establish that. So now, tell me, what are the evidences that you've seen about this God that you believe in?
First, I don't believe in a God, right? But the point is...
So were you lying?
Your assumption...
Were you lying?
I'm not lying.
Okay, so
I said immediately that I was being sarcastic.
Okay, so why don't we leave the sarcasm out of it? Why does this always go down? There needs to be an explanation.
There can be many, is my point. It could be from an omnipotent creator that pulls it down. It could be through gravity. It could be a million reasons. Mm-hmm. It could be herbal remedies I took this morning. It could be anything.
Okay. What sounds plausible? The reason it goes down...
Again. So my point, essentially, is that
make it objective. Leave your subjective interpretations. Make things objective so we can all understand and agree why this umbrella goes down rather than floats on space or goes up.
My point is that we will never fully agree. That's my whole point. Yes.
If you see something, if you observe something, you need to make sense out of it. You need to have an explanation. Your explanation... Yes, your explanation.
What if you're a pacifist and you just believe in free will and things happening for, on their own volition?
So for example, this umbrella drops.
About why it drops, and it just drops. And
No. Where does pacifism explain this umbrella dropping down and not going up? Explain to me, how does passivism explain
No,
that?
what happens if it doesn't explain it at all?
So don't use things that doesn't explain anything. So because we need an explanation, it could have gone either way, right? It could have gone a million ways,
No, the
but it
difference-
goes down.
Okay, the difference is, in my interpretation, the difference is for me, is that you are sure on some sort of you have a level of certainty.
Certainty
about your
is
theory.
based on something.
Well, it can
Our
be,
certainty
yeah.
is based on
I'm
something,
sure, but I'm sure,
based on
but
solid
lies are based
foundations.
on- but lies are based on something also.
No, our certainty is based on solid
So is
foundation.
fiction, it's based on something.
Solid foundation?
So the definition
Let me
that it's
point
based
out-
on something is not unique to
how are
blind
you-
faith.
Solid foundation?
Yes, solid foundation is not unique to blind faith.
Okay, give me an example of a.
The problem
Oh, no, sorry, I'll rephrase, not blind faith, that's disrespectful. Right, religion or religious beliefs.
No.
So
Or beliefs in general.
how can you be
Solid
certain,
base could
how
be-
can you be certain that certain people's certainty is wrong? This
I
how can you be
can't,
certain?
but I'm
So
not trying to be.
should
You
not-
guys are trying to
no,
be.
No, no. According to your
No,
position, you should
You're-
not be.
you're
no,
trying to be
you-
certain,
you- according
and
to
I'm-
your
I'm
position,
anti-certainty.
you should not be certain about certain peoples that
Yes.
they are wrongly
And-
being
okay,
certain.
Okay, I've got
Yeah,
I got one.
so-
I'll blow you up apart. This one. My next point is that your